You ever get that feeling you have this amazing idea for a video, but then you think about actually making it and you just stop? Well, today, that's going to change. We're going to break down how you can take any sentence, literally just a line of text, and turn it into a full-blown AI video using a tool that is completely free.
So let's just look at the problem head on. On the left, you've got the old way, right? The pain of recording, the absolute nightmare of editing, and animation, that always feels like a maybe someday kind of thing. But look at the right. This is the AI way. It all starts with text. You get to skip the camera, skip the gear, and get straight to creating. So here's the game plan. First, we'll talk about that big wall everyone hits. Then we'll see how AI just completely flips the script. After that, we're diving into 3 hands-on demos, making a cool cinematic clip, getting a character to talk, and then building a little story. And we'll finish up by giving you some playbooks so you can get started right away. Okay, first up, the video creation wall. I think we've all been here. You have the idea, maybe you've even written the script, but turning that script into a video that people actually want to watch, that is a massive hurdle. So what's the real issue here? Writing the script? That's usually the easy part. It's everything that comes after that, the recording, the hours and hours of editing, the complex skills you need for animation. That's what stops projects dead in their tracks. It just takes time, gear, and a level of expertise most of us just don't have.
But this is where the story totally changes. AI completely flips this entire process on its head. So let's talk about a tool called Grok, Imagine, which basically uses your words as the starting point for, well, everything. So what is Grok Imagine really? It's a free AI tool that lets you just jump over that whole production process. You can create anything you can think of, talking creatures, Pixar-style characters, just by describing it. No camera, no studio. All you need is an idea. All right, enough talk. Let's actually see this thing in action. We're going to take a really messy, kind of chaotic idea and watch how we can turn it into something that looks polished and, honestly, pretty cinematic. We started with this prompt, which is deliberately kind of wild. We literally used the word brain rot, which was Oxford's word of the year. And you know what? The AI gave us exactly what we asked for. Pure, chaotic meme energy. It's fun, but it's not exactly cinematic. Yet. Now check this out. This is the magic trick. To completely change the style, we didn't write some complicated new prompt. We just replied right in the same chat with 2 simple words. Realistic, cinematic. That's it. That was the entire command. And that's the big takeaway here, right? You don't have to get it perfect on the first try. You can start with a messy, crazy idea just to get the concept out, and then you can steer it in the direction you want with super simple text edits. It's this back and forth process that's so incredibly powerful. Okay, so that was cool, but what if we could skip the image step altogether? Let's take it up a notch and generate a talking, animated character from just one single prompt. So imagine a cute little monster in a magical forest, kind of Pixar style, saying this line. That's pretty much what we told the AI. And Grok Imagine didn't just make the character, it created the voice, animated it, and even synced the lips, all from that one sentence. And this is where it gets really practical, especially for things like marketing. Think about it. You can create animated spokespeople for your brand, you can make little explainer videos, you can announce product updates, and you don't need an actor. You don't need a camera, and you don't need any gear. All you need is your script. All right, so single clips are awesome, but what if you want to tell a story? Let's look at how you can create a little narrative with multiple scenes and, this is the important part, keep your character looking the same from one shot to the next. So for this, we came up with a simple little story. A teddy bear chef. Act 1, he's prepping ingredients. Act 2, he's cooking at the stove. And Act 3, he's showing off the final dish. We just generated each scene as an image first, describing each action one by one. And this is the secret sauce for telling a story with this thing. Because we created all 3 images in the same conversation, the AI remembers what our teddy bear looks like. That's how you make sure your character is consistent from scene to scene. It's what makes the story actually feel like a story. All right, we've seen what this tool can do. We've gone from cinematic shots to talking characters to mini stories. So now let's wrap this up with some super practical templates that you can literally start using today.
Here we go. 4 powerful playbooks. Want to make a talking character for a video hook? There's a formula for that. Want to turn a crazy idea into a cinematic still? We saw how to do that. Need to build a simple story? Or maybe even test out an ad concept? The ingredients are right here. You can just copy and adapt these for your own ideas.
And that really brings us to the final point here.
We've just seen how fast you can go from a single sentence to a finished video. The technology is no longer the thing holding you back. The bottleneck has officially shifted from the tool to the idea itself. So really, the only question left is, what are you going to create first?